What's up, everybody? It's DJ Mo D here from What Say Radio. I appreciate y'all always tuning in, locking it in right here on your hot station. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share the page, share the video, and we're gonna jump right into it, y'all. In this video, man, we're going to discuss reporter, journalist, Mr. Don Lemon, who used to work for CNN, and now he has his own YouTube podcast news channel where he does pretty much the same thing he did on CNN. He interviews a lot of guests, celebrities, politicians, etc. And what he's been doing a lot lately, which I give him a lot of respect for, and kudos because it's not easy to do, is he's doing a lot of street interviews where he's going out and talking to the people and kind of getting their opinions on things that are happening in the world regarding politics, ICE, the troops going into the different cities, and he's just trying to get the opinions of the community and find out what they think. And from what I've observed, it doesn't seem like he's getting the reaction that he is expected to get because it seems like to me he's primarily talking to a lot of the black community, our community, and I think he's looking for a different response. And when he doesn't get it, he tries to sway the person's mind for whatever reason instead of just hearing them out and hearing their side of it. He's trying to, in my opinion, push a different narrative. So anyway, we're going to take a look at a couple of those interviews, and then we'll be back. And I want to get y'all thoughts on what Mr. Don Lemon, is doing here currently. Let's take a look.
Can send back and say that they're breaking the law.
That's the point.
Okay, as somebody that
We don't know if they're breaking the law because they won't tell. There's no due process. Where's the evidence? That's the whole point. And if they are breaking the law, most people will say, okay, then they need to go if they're criminals. But if they're not, why are they being rounded up and sent out? Especially when he promised to deport the criminals. And now he's not doing that.
I don't think we're going. So misdemeanor is not.
It's not a criminal act. No, if you get charged with a misdemeanor, that's not a criminal act.
I don't think. If it's not a criminal act.
Because we have different levels of crime. Everything is not the same. No,
It's just
we have
different.
We have different levels of crime.
different levels of, I shouldn't say crime, but it's not a crime. You're not breaking the law. I mean, you are breaking the law, but it's not a criminal act. No, you're not breaking the law. No,
If you're speeding, drinking, get pulled over, DUI.
that's not a criminal act. Well, no, if you're speeding is a misdemeanor. Right.
So still breaking the law.
Okay, but if you want to qualify that, we're doing semantics. But what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is everything is not the same. It's all not one thing.
But is it the law?
What is it? The law that what?
Is it a law? To come
Is
over
there a
legally?
law?
Is there a law?
There are rules that processes that you should follow. Yeah, so you're breaking rules. You're breaking the rules, but you're not necessarily breaking a law.
So then how do you break the rules?
And you suffer the consequences. But the consequences should not. Look. No one is saying no one just.
So what are the consequences? If you enter over here illegally, what is the consequence?
Consequences. You guys are getting things mixed up.
All right, there he is right there with he's saying they're getting things mixed up. He sounds a little mixed up to me in what he's saying as far as what's legal and what's not legal, what's criminal and what's not criminal. Let's take a look at another video.
So Donald Trump, that everybody in Baltimore and as well, we don't hate him.
The president sent armed troops here.
Yeah, I think it would be a good deal.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, sir? The president sent armed troops here. Yes. You think so? Thank you very much. The president sent armed troops here to Baltimore.
Yeah, but I'm a truth.
The president wants to send troops to Maryland, to Baltimore.
She said, "Yeah, because I'm a troop. What you say?"
Well, what do you think?
I mean, I think it would help. My husband was murdered 2 years ago, and nothing was ever done.
Murder where? At home?
Right out in front of our house.
Sorry.
It was a carjacking gone wrong, and they shot him in his head, killed him instantly. So, but again, our lovely mayor didn't do nothing.
Did they ever find the perpetrator?
Nope.
So you want to see it,
Yes, I want justice.
justice, and you would like to see the troops here in the national.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand, man. All these killings all the time. You know, the murder rates going higher and higher. Send the troops to straighten everything out. You know what I mean? And then, like, you know, make Baltimore great again.
So you're in favor of sending armed troops here? Oh.
I mean, if that's what y'all need to do, go for it. It's like survival and fitness around here.
I think it'll be a good idea.
Why so?
Maybe we can clean up some of these crime-ridden neighborhoods.
Yeah,
You know,
the crime.
Seems like everybody's in the overwhelming support of bringing troops in.
right? Troops.
I hear a common theme from people saying the kids, it's kids, it's kids, it's kids. You,
It's at home.
The kids of today, you remember the kids of yesterday when you couldn't get on the back of the bus? The kids of the day would have burned the buses up and flipped them over.
Come on now, man. She talking there. As y'all can hear, man, pretty much everybody he interviewed, or most people that were interviewed in that series or a couple of interviews were in support of troops. Now, here's my opinion on troops going into the cities like Baltimore and Memphis. They just made it here to Memphis a couple of weeks ago, and actually the National Guard made it in this past Thursday. There's been a lot of criticism about a takeover of the city and things like that. My my thing is, with all the crime going on, why not accept the help? Why not be willing to have National Guard and other troops and armed forces or security forces come in and help your city, help your people? As you can see, the people are speaking there. They're saying, bring them in, help us out. But it's like the politicians, the people at the top, are resisting because they feel a certain way. It's like their pride is getting in the way, or they don't want Donald Trump because it's Trump suggesting that troops go in. Hey, we're just going to go against it just because to spite Donald Trump, which I don't think is right. I think you need to look out for your people. The people are speaking and they're saying they want the troops in there. So why not send them in? That's my point on it. I'm gonna play this last video and then I'll get you guys out of here. This is a guy that was at an airport, I believe, and again, Don Lemon was trying to sway him a certain way as far as about ICE and troops coming in, and the guy just wasn't having it. It was kind of funny, but not funny. But here it is. Let's check it out.
How do you feel about the ICE raids?
The who?
ICE raid, immigration.
I can feel good about them.
Yeah, you want to crack down?
More, yes.
You do.
Yes.
See, my man said he feel good about it. He tried to dap Don Lemon up. Don Lemon was slow to dap. Again, he was expecting something different, but my man wanted. He's loving it. So
Been waiting for years all my life.
And what about them like roughing people up?
No, that shit crazy. Don't put your hands on nobody. That's crazy. Don't hurt nobody. Do it the legal way.
But that's what they're doing, though. They're
shit ugly. Then no, I don't feel great about that. I mean, don't hurt nobody. At the same time, get them out of here. Get them all out of here. Please and thank you. You Trump 4 more years for that.
Did you
Just for
vote?
that. Just
Did
for
you
that.
vote for him?
see how he tried to persuade him. They're putting hands on people. I mean, come on. If they're here illegally and you're forcing them to go back, to their country, don't you think some of them, not all of them, a few here and there might resist, and you might have to use some type of force, light force, physical force, harsh force, depending on the situation, how the person is responding, that you might have to use some type of force, particular to, the resistance of the person or individual. Come on, man.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, I can't vote. I lost my voting rights when I was 22 years old. I apologize.
You went away.
Yeah, for assault and battery.
Yeah.
hmm
So you said 4 more years for Trump.
Just because I want him to concentrate on nothing but immigration, getting them out of here. Just for that.
You don't think they contribute to the economy at all?
See, my man said he wants 12. Give me 12 years of Trump. He wants 4 more after this one.
Of course they do. Of course they have. At the same time. Think about people who wasn't able to contribute because the immigrants was there. You know what I'm saying? The people who live here, who were born here, was raised here, who has the same skill set that they have, but wasn't able to do their job because they were there illegally to do it. Now the people who's here legally, like me, I guess you, him, can't do their job because them people who are illegal are doing it, which is not cool for us.
But you know
At
they're
all.
having trouble filling jobs. They can't find people to fill jobs.
Shit,
They're getting rid of so many people
Okay, what kind of jobs are they, you know?
all over in the service industry and farming.
Because it's like everybody got reset. They're gonna reset themselves. That's all they gotta do. Reset
The
themselves.
farmers are complaining about it, that they want Trump to ease up a little bit because they thought they were just going to do the violent people. They need undocumented immigrants in order to get food to your table.
It's not true, bro. It's not true.
No, that is
You need undocumented workers to get food to your table.
true. Now you don't want to get facts.
There ain't no American born and raised here that won't do the job. That they crazy as heck. I know lots of them in my projects. Trust and believe me.
Why aren't they doing it then?
Because they don't have the opportunity because it's not there. They ain't going down there just
There
getting
are people who can't keep their restaurants open because they're getting rid of their undocumented workers, and they're trying to get workers here that are American born, and they're not taking the jobs. They don't want those jobs.
Oh, they don't want them jobs. Okay, I don't know about that, man. All I know is that I'll get this job. I'll take the job. I do like 15, like
Man, he don't know nothing about that. What you say, y'all? Hey, again, there it is, Don Lemon, doing a lot of street interviews, going out talking to the people of the country. And again, I appreciate what he's doing. I definitely respect what he's doing. That is not easy. Could face he's faced backlash. I've seen, a couple of videos where he's been berated, called names, and as such. So again, I give him his kudos and his respect for going out there and kind of putting his life on the line to do that, because he can get hurt, and just praying for him that he doesn't. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. And at the same time, I just hope he keeps it open, the dialogue, and not try to influence these people with his way of thinking, and kind of hear them out and accept, what it is that they're feeling and what they're trying to convey and get out there. And so let me know what your thoughts are on Mr. Don Lemon going out there doing street interviews. And if you've seen any videos, go ahead and put a comment in the comment section. Again, please hit the like, subscribe, share the page, share the channel, help your boy grow. And everybody have a great, great weekend. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. I'm out. What you say?